Most traders quit, not because the market beat them, but because they beat themselves. And if you've ever blown a trade that you were completely sure about, if you've ever watched green turn red and felt your stomach drop, if you've ever told yourself just one more trade at 11 o'clock at night, then this video is for you. Because I'm going to tell you the one thing that nobody in the trading world wants to admit. Winning has almost nothing to do with your strategy. It has everything to do with what happens inside your head when you lose. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you are going to see trading completely differently. Let me take you back to where this story starts. I was about 6 months into trading. I had watched hundreds of hours of YouTube videos. I knew about support and resistance. I knew about moving averages and RSI and candlestick patterns. I had a whole setup, a whole system. And for the first few weeks, it actually worked. I was up money. I felt confident. I remember thinking, I figured it out. I actually figured it out. Then the market reminded me that I hadn't figured out anything. In one single week, I lost 30% of my account. 30% gone. And here's what I did next. I did exactly what you're not supposed to do. I opened another trade immediately to get it back. That lost 2. So I opened another one, bigger this time. That lost 2. By Friday, I was down almost half my account, and I sat there staring at the screen thinking, what is happening to me? Here's the thing about losing streaks that nobody explains. It's not just about the money. It gets into your head. Every new trade felt like I was trying to prove something, prove that I wasn't stupid, prove that I hadn't wasted my time, prove that I could do this. And that desperation, that need to win, that's what was destroying my trades before they even started. I was revenge trading. You know what that is. You lose a trade, and instead of stepping back, you immediately jump into another one, like the market owes you money. Like if you just trade harder, you can force it to pay you back. I was moving my stop losses just a little, just this once, telling myself it'll bounce back. It didn't bounce back. I was doubling my position size after losses, because if I could just hit one big winner, I could erase everything. I was doing every single thing that destroys a trading account. And the worst part? I thought I was being disciplined. I thought pushing through the losses was strength. It wasn't strength, it was ego. And ego in the market is expensive. There was one night that changed everything for me. 3 losses in a row. I closed my laptop. I walked away from my desk. I sat down on my couch in the dark, and I just sat there. And for the first time, I stopped asking why the market was against me. I started asking a different question. What am I actually doing wrong? Not the strategy, not the indicators, me. What am I doing wrong? And when I got honest with myself, the answer was uncomfortable. I was trading my emotions, not my system. Every single bad trade I made came from a feeling, fear of missing out, the need to recover a loss, overconfidence after a winning streak, panic after a losing one. My strategy wasn't broken. My psychology was. Now here is the insight that I want you to really hear, because this is the part most people skip over. Professional traders lose all the time. The best hedge funds in the world are wrong 40% of the time. Some of the most successful traders have win rates below 50%, and they still make money, consistently. How? Because they have mastered the one skill that most retail traders completely ignore. They have mastered how they respond to losing. Think about that for a second. The difference between a trader who makes it and a trader who blows up their account is not their strategy. It is their response to a loss. A struggling trader loses a trade and thinks, I need to make that back right now. A successful trader loses a trade and thinks, okay, what did that tell me? What do I adjust? One is emotional, one is clinical. One destroys accounts, one builds them. And here is the hard truth. Nobody teaches you this. The courses teach you entries and exits. The YouTube videos teach you chart patterns. But nobody sits you down and says, hey, you are going to lose a lot. And how you handle those losses, that is the entire game. So let me tell you exactly what I changed. 3 things. Simple, but not easy. The first thing I changed was my expectations. I stopped expecting to win every trade. Instead, I started building a system where I knew out of every 10 trades, some would lose. And that was okay. That was part of the plan. Before every single trade, I started asking myself one question. If this trade loses, am I okay with that outcome? Not hoping it loses, not being careless, but genuinely, can I lose this and stay calm? If the answer was no, if I needed that trade to win, I didn't take it. Because here's a rule I live by now. Never trade money you can't afford to lose emotionally. Not just financially, emotionally. Because desperation changes your decisions, and changed decisions cost you money. The second thing I changed was what I did right after a loss. I created a rule for myself. After any losing trade, I walk away for 15 minutes. Not to check another chart, not to scroll Twitter or Reddit looking for someone to validate the trade. Just away, completely, 15 minutes. You want to know something? Most of your worst trades happen in the 30 minutes right after a loss. That is when your brain is in fight mode. That is when emotion is driving. That 15-minute rule broke the revenge trading cycle for me almost immediately. It sounds too simple, I know, but try it for 1 week, just 1 week. Walk away for 15 minutes after every loss and watch how many bad trades you stop yourself from making. The third thing I changed was keeping a real trading journal, and I mean a real one, not just writing down entry price and exit price. Every single day, I wrote down answers to these 3 questions. What was I feeling before I took this trade? Did I follow my rules? And if I didn't follow my rules, why not? 6 months of honest answers, and when I went back and read those entries, the pattern was right there in black and white. Every single major loss, every account-draining decision came from emotion, fear, greed, ego, impatience. Every good trade came from following my rules. Every bad trade came from ignoring them. The journal became a mirror, and when you can see your patterns clearly, you can actually change them. Now, I want to tell you what happened after I made these changes, because I want to be honest with you. It wasn't dramatic. There was no single day where everything clicked. It was slow and quiet. The first week I used the 15-minute rule. I noticed I hadn't revenge traded once. The first month I kept the journal. I noticed I was making fewer impulsive decisions. After 3 months, my win rate hadn't changed much, but my losses were smaller, and I was letting my winners run longer because I wasn't scared anymore. I wasn't trading from fear. I was trading from a plan, and that changed everything. The P&L started improving, not because I found a secret strategy, but because I stopped destroying my own trades. The irony is almost funny when you think about it. The more I made peace with losing, the less I actually lost. So here's what I want to leave you with. If you are struggling right now, if you are frustrated, if you are questioning whether this is even worth it, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not broken. You are not unlucky. You are not bad at this. You are just untrained in the most important skill in trading. And that skill is not on any chart. It is not in any indicator. It is this. How do you respond when things don't go your way? That is the whole game. That has always been the whole game. Start smaller than you think you should. Risk less than feels comfortable. Take your losses without flinching. Write down how you feel after every single trade. Do that for 90 days, not 9 days, 90 days, and watch what happens to your trading. Because the market does not reward the smartest person. It does not reward the person with the most indicators on their chart. It rewards the most disciplined, the one who can lose 10 trades in a row and come back tomorrow with a clear head, the one who doesn't need to win every trade to feel okay, the one who has mastered losing. Master that, and the winning takes care of itself. If this hit home for you, drop a comment below and tell me which part described you the most. I read every single one. And if you know a trader who needs to hear this, send it to them. It might be the most useful thing they watch this year. See you in the next one.